So what I'm about to show you today is something I bought at a coin show. All this is going to be coins. Um, I saw this online that there was a coin show in my area, and I decided to go to. It's the first coin show I have ever been to. There are a lot of dealers. Usually, most of these people are from coin shops or collector shops that sell coins or jewelry or some kind of collectible along that lines. Um, but you can get cheap coins that you can find in your pocket change, or old coins, or even more valuable coins. There were some coins in the $100 range and maybe a few $1,000 ranges, but I usually don't buy those. Usually once in a while I'll buy a $40-$50 coin like a Morgan, or mostly the Silver Eagles, because a lot of those coins are so expensive that it just costs a lot of money to buy all up in front. Anyways, we're going to start off with some of the low ticket items. Most of this is, I paid less than maybe $10 for a lot of them. These are some coins. I don't even know exactly what these are, if they're Canadian coins or British coins, but I thought it was kind of cool that it came in this little frame. Paid $4. These are sealed. Don't recognize these as Canadian, so maybe they're England or some other European country. If you leave it down in the comments, that'd be great. I'll probably look it up after that. It says Elizabeth II, I think, and I think she sometimes appears in Canadian coins. But that's all I can think of. From 1980. Elizabeth R, 1980. Pretty cool. They look in decent shape. Just the case it's in kind of looks crappy. Next, these are American. Most of the coins I do buy are American coins. This is a United States Mint set, and this is, I think, a proof. So I bought a proof set of the Territories coins that came out maybe 10 years ago, I think. They have one for each territory: District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, Virgin Islands, and Northern Mariana Islands. It's pretty decent. I really like the proofs because they're, all shined up and everything. Next, well, let's look at this first. This is a Littleton coin collector's item. This is just something that Littleton does. I don't know if they really sell that well, but I kind of like that it came in a nice box. Let's see. So this is commemorate Pearl Harbor 75 years. I think it's actually been longer since Pearl Harbor Day was a few days ago, I think. This is 2021, by the way, so if you do the math, you can figure out how many years it's been since Pearl Harbor happened. Anyways, here is the coin. Oh wait, let's see. It happened in 1941, so I think it's actually been 80 years now, because we're in 2021. Anyways, this was made on a $50. Don't know what year it was, so it was probably more than likely a Kennedy $50. I pulled it out, and this is just like a rubber little thing that was kind of taped or glued on. Okay. Next, we're going to look at all the coins. Most of these people, I think, had their own shops. And people brought in coins to sell, or they also, bought coins there as well. This is a more recent Kennedy $50, 2019 P, I think. P. You can tell what mint made it. Sometimes it's hard to see. This one's a D. 2019 D. This one is a 1978 P. Now, how I keep track of the coins, I write them down on my phone, or actually on the computer, and I transfer it to the phone. This is a 2017 S proof. Pretty decent. So I can look at what I have. Sometimes it gets a little clustered because the list is kind of low out of whack. This is a 1981 D. Otherwise, I could probably bring the books and look at every single coin, but that gets a little difficult. better off this time I actually took pictures of my books, just to kind of compare what I'm looking for. 2005 S proof. This is the Lincoln Memorial one. Pretty decent. Some of these are going to go in books that I have. This is a Sacagawea dollar, a proof. I may actually have this one now I think about it. 2009 S proof. Pretty cool. And I don't know if they changed this for this. Changed these, but they put the year and the mint mark on the rim of the coin, so you can't really see it unless you take it out. Okay. Get a 2019 D. I don't know if I just looked at this one. Hopefully it didn't just grab two of them by mistake. Yeah, I think I must have grabbed two of them by mistake. So I guess one of them is going to go into a coin book. Unless I picked it wrong. Because I have a binder that I store some of my excess coins that I don't have books for. We got a 2018 D. Half dollar. Let's see. A 1980 S proof. I don't even think I have a coin slot for that in one of my books. 2019, I think this one is a P. I kind of just started grabbing half dollar coins and didn't exactly look at every single one. 2021 D. Here we go. I have actually 2020 coins all over the place. 2020 of these. 2009 P. We got a 2014 S proof Jefferson nickel. Let's see here. Some of these prices may have been negotiable. I think some they gave me a little cheaper. They usually wheel and deal at some of these places. Sometimes if you buy a lot, they'll give you a better price. This is 1981 P, $12. I think I paid that or less. With coins like these, you don't actually pay tax. This is a 1999 P. That's the rating MS65. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Yeah, there's no tax on coins. I think several states have that. I think Illinois and Indiana don't have a tax. This coin I bought because I collect wheat coins, wheat cents. This is uncirculated 92S. We got a 1947 uncirculated S. I think I paid the price for these. Yeah, so when they get old, they kind of start, I guess it's considered oxidizing. And that's why these are turning brown sometimes. Sometimes storage kind of messes that up. So you got to handle them with care. I do have better coins than this, and I think they're older. You don't want to clean your coins because it messes up the value. Unless you got coins you don't really care about. Some of these probably aren't too valuable. Like if you find pocket change, you could probably just clean those up just for the hell of it. This is another wheat coin, 1941 S. Let's see here. This one's a 1954 S uncirculated. Condition is everything, so like they could be selling the same coin and it could have a lower price because the condition, sometimes uncirculated, will look bad or good. In this case, not as great, but I'm really just trying to collect them. Not really caring whether they're circulated or uncirculated, but I really like how uncirculated looks, but you're also going to pay the price for them. We got this USA 1981 D Susan B. Anthony dollar. I paid $10 for that. There is one that I'm missing that is really hard, that I think is hard to get, and it costs like a few $100s. I'm probably not going to get that one. I forgot what year it was, but it may have been in the 1970s. We got this Sacagawea dollar. This is part of the, I think it's now considered the Native American set. So they just put like, native symbols and references on there. The historical events. 2015 proof. Paid $9 for it. I don't know if I actually paid $9. It may have been like cheaper. Sometimes I have to take a gamble and guess which ones I have, because I want some, but then I know I don't have them written down or something, so I kind of just, take a chance and grab them. Next, these I've actually paid $2 for. These are 90% silver, 1963p and a 1964D Roosevelt dime. Pretty cool. These are probably going to go in one of my books. These are the kind of coins that you probably won't find in circulation, because silver coins have been pretty much took out circulation. So it gets pretty difficult to find. The only way you can really find them is if you go to a coin shop that sells them, and then you're going to be paying more than, face value. I assume these are uncirculated condition. Maybe they are slightly circulated, but I can't really tell. Not too good at telling that, but if it looks good, then it's probably, less than uncirculated. Silver coins tend to, pretty much remain the same color overall. So the last thing I bought, and this was actually the last thing I bought at the show, were these gold things. These they sell all over online, and usually they're always pro-Trump. You never find anything other than that. Like, a lot of places will have these. I think they sell these sometimes for $5. They're pretty cool. They look cool. A nice shiny bill. They have different ones. They might have different characters on them. And they look almost identical to a real bill. Except you can tell, obviously, they're fake and they don't make, bills shiny. But some stuff on there, like, the symbols are kind of realistic. I don't know about the size, but more than likely, if someone tries to pay a bill with this, they would know right away that it's fake. Next is this one. It's got Joe Biden on it, and it's like an anti-Joe Biden dollar. Still pretty cool. They had a whole bunch of stuff, but I couldn't really decide what to get, because not really a whole lot was interesting to me. But I really just liked to have one of these gold bills. Probably put it in my bill collection I have. I don't really have a whole lot of bills, but this is probably not going to be too valuable anytime soon. But that's pretty much about it. If you're into coins and you want to see coin shows, you can look on like Google. You can type in coin shows in my area, and you might find a site that has them. That's how I found out about this one in the Chicagoland area. A lot of places do them, throughout the years. I think because of the pandemic, a lot of shows were canceled. But you can get your coins from a local coin shop. You can also get it from the U.S. Mint online, but you end up paying more sometimes, because you gotta buy like say if you want to buy a coin like this, like a newer coin. Sometimes you either gotta pay for it in like something like this, or like a little displayer, or you can buy a whole roll, but then you'll be paying a couple bucks more than face value, and then you get a lot of them. It's probably a lot easier to pay a little more and get the coins from the actual coin shop, which they tend to buy, practically every single coin. Except some companies like to buy stuff that has actual silver in them, and something that will probably maintain a high value in the years to come. They probably won't buy pennies and nickels and dimes all that much, but it's always worth a check. Some stores do sell practically everything for the year. But anyways, that's pretty much about it. You can like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.